Welcome back to Jeopardy every day in October. This is day 24, and we are going to play the Wii version of Jeopardy. Now we're starting to get to the best part of Jeopardy every day in October.
Hang on.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
All right, here we go.
Now I know why I love this version, because of this intro.
Jeopardy!
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
More than 300 game shows have come and gone since Jeopardy premiered in syndication in 1984.
This is Jeopardy!
As always, it's 18th annual, and we'll see Alex in his three-piece gray suit.
Here are today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome. Here we go. The Jeopardy round is where we start, as always. The first round of play today has these categories for you. Word Up, Mythology and Art, Pop Culture, Official State Things, Animals, and Back in the 1990s. Player 1, where
Pop
do we
Culture
start?
2.
Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
Who's Michael Jackson?
Glasses with colored filters in each eye let you watch films in 3D. At the 2010 Grammys, the audience donned them for a montage from this performer's This Is It.
Okay, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or
Michael
press the
Jackson.
corresponding direction on the... Hey, you're right. You again, Player 1. In I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Kevin James weds this
Adam
hawk
Sandler.
guy at Niagara Falls. Player 1?
Was Adam Sandler.
Yeah, good.
And oh yes, this is the one version where you can
get to
mash
pick
the A
again,
button
Player
like
1.
crazy.
Ooh.
Answer, the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. So, what's
He
your
couldn't have
wager?
saved it for last.
Answer this. Michael C. Hall of 6 Feet Under went to
Who is
Showtime
Dexter
to
Morgan?
play this homicidal title character. Congratulations, you're still in first, Player 1. We return to you, Player 1. In 1964, he topped the pop music
Who's
charts
Louis
with the
Armstrong?
title song from Hello, Dolly. Yes, Player 1.
Who is Louis Armstrong?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Player 1, you pick again. A two-time Oscar-winning actress, one of her first jobs
Who's
was
Jodie
as the
Foster?
Coppertone suntan lotion girl at age 3 in 1965. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Foster. Who is Jodie Foster?
Yes. Player 1,
92.
back to you. When the UK's 99-year lease on this crown
What is Hong
colony
Kong?
ended, China retook control on July 1st, 1997. Okay, player one.
No.
Yes.
Hong Kong 97.
Player
Yeah,
one.
thanks for
back to
mentioning
you
that
for
video
our
game,
next
Jay.
selection.
Yeah, thank you, Jay.
On August 10th, 1993, she was sworn in
Oh,
as the
who's Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
107th Supreme Court Justice.
Rest in peace.
Yes, player one. Good. Player one. Pick partying like it was February of 1990.
What is Venezuela?
Hugo Chavez became president of this country. Let's hear it, player one.
Where's Venezuela?
Correct. Please pick again, player one. On January 1st, 1993, two new European
What is
nations
Czechoslovakia?
were formed from the split of this suddenly ex-country. Player one,
Yeah, what is Czechoslovakia?
you are correct. Select again. On October 26, 1994, a peace treaty was signed between Israel
What is
and this
Jordan?
country, led by King Hussein I. It's player one.
Jordan?
Good for you.
I knew
You
Iraq
again,
was
player
wrong.
one.
Animals too.
The striped species of this mammal is
What is a
identifiable by the
skunk?
two white stripes down its back, forming a V. Let's hear it, player one.
What's a skunk?
That is correct. Player one. The Cape species of this bovine of southern Africa
What is buffalo?
extremely dangerous to man and has never been domesticated. It's player one.
What's a buffalo?
Right. You get to pick again, player one. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
What is
The
eucalyptus?
koala feeds almost exclusively on the leaves of this tree of the myrtle family.
Okay, player one.
Where's the
That's correct.
eucalyptus tree?
Select again. On the Galapagos Islands, the marine type of this lizard feeds on
What is
algae
an
that it
iguana?
gathers off rocks at low tide. Player one,
Where's the iguana?
that is correct. Choose again, player one. This small Andean rodent is prized for
What is
its
a
fur,
chinchilla?
which can be gray with a deep blue underfur. Yes, player one.
What's a chinchilla?
Right. Please pick again, player
Official
one.
state things for two.
It reigns as West
What is
Virginia's
the monarch?
official state butterfly. It's
What's
player
a
one.
monarch?
Yes. We return to you, player one. When Virginia got a state one of these animals,
What is a bat?
the governor's office released a poem that mentioned Adam West.
Yeah, what's a
Let's hear it,
bat?
player one.
It's not a weapon.
Correct.
It's a bat. And rest in
And you
peace,
can't
Adam.
find
Player one. You pick again,
Yeah,
please.
penguins can only be found in zoos or somewhere else.
Sounds scary, but Colorado's
What
official
is
state
trout?
fish is the greenback cutthroat type of this.
What's a trout?
Okay, player one. Right.
Yes, I give them out as presents to enemies so that way they
Player
can.
one. The syringa, also known as the
What is
mock
flower?
orange,
Flower.
is Idaho's official state this. Player one. Yeah, that's right. Way to go. Player one, back to you. Appropriately, the official state cantata
What is
of
nutmeg?
Connecticut has this spicy name. Yes, player one.
What's a nutmeg?
You got it. Choose again, player one.
What a two?
Change your attitude, or rather
What's
one letter
altitude?
of attitude, to get this word meaning height.
What's an altitude?
Let's hear it, player one. Good. Please pick again. It's what we call a word that has the same
What is a
meaning as another
synonym?
word. It's player 1.
Well, since none of you.
That's it. You get to pick again. This word can mean a hole. Or
What is a
any hollow
cavity?
place, especially in a tooth.
Uh-huh.
Okay, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, pick again. It's one of the bones of the forearm, or a line from the center of a circle.
What is the
to
radius?
circumference. Yes, player 1.
Yeah, well, it's a radius.
That's it.
Oh,
Player 1.
you got my
You
score.
pick again, please. From the
1,000.
Latin for kidnapper, it means to take
What
someone
is
else's
plagiarize?
ideas or writings and pass them off as your own. Player 1. Yep.
One more.
Player 1. Back to you. Praxiteles
Whoops.
sculpted this Greek equivalent of Mercury carrying the
Oh,
infant
who
Dionysus.
is...
Let's hear it, player 1.
Hermes?
Hermes, yes.
You are correct.
Okay.
Player 1, back to you for our next
Mythology not
selection. A
two.
statue of this Roman sea god is a perfect
Who's
choice for a
Neptune?
fountain. There's one at Peterhof in Russia.
I
Okay,
am doing
player
it
1.
again.
Half the times it's
That's
right.
correct.
I
We
know.
return to you, player 1.
4.
A sarcophagus at Hearst Castle depicts
Who are
this
the
group of
muses?
9, including Erato, who inspires love poems. It's player 1. Right.
More music, yeah.
You again, player 1.
6.
Let's go over to Kelly.
This
What is
city's
Copenhagen?
statue of Geffen and her oxen is a bit less famous than the Little Mermaid.
Yes, player 1.
What is Copenhagen?
Correct.
And we miss you, Kelly. She's no longer a member of the
And
Clue
here's
crew
the
nowadays.
$1,000 clue. Get psyched at the Louvre by looking at Antonio Canova's sculpture
who
of
is
this
Cupid?
Roman
Cupid?
god and Psyche. Player 1. Good. Player 2 will select first in Double Jeopardy right after this. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Mobilized, Elvis lyrics, Asian countries,
Asian countries.
assassin
Okay.
and victim, biblical warriors, and 19th century medicine.
Oh boy.
All right, player 2.
Hmm.
As promised,
Elvis
you pick
lyrics.
first in
Oh, this
Double
will be
Jeopardy.
fun.
Never let me go. You have made my life complete.
What is Love Me
And I
Tender?
love you so.
Love me tender.
It's player 1.
Oh, ho, 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 oh, ho, ho. Love me tender.
Yes.
Guys.
Select again. The warden said, "Hey, buddy, don't you be no square.
What is the
If you
Jailhouse
can't
Rock?
find a
That's
partner,
Jailhouse Rock.
Use a wooden chair." Player 1. You got it. Choose again, player 1. If you can't come around, at least please telephone.
What
Let's
is Don't
hear
Be
it, player
Cruel?
1.
Cool.
Good for you. Please pick again, player 1.
She has to pick the one that has the
And
first daily
First
double.
of the 2 daily doubles. You are in first place. You need to select your wager.
We're only gonna win 200,000.
Ooh,
At this
ooh, I
rate.
feel my
What
temperature
is
rising.
burning
I'm
love?
Burning love.
flaming. I must be 109.
Or the other way around, it's a hunka hunka.
That puts you even
Burning
further ahead.
love.
Player 1. No such number. No such zone.
What is Return to Sender?
Yes, player 1. Right. You again, player 1.
Asian countries 4.
The world's largest blue coral reef is one of the natural
What is Japan?
treasures of this country's Ishigaki Island.
Yep, was Japan.
Okay, player 1. That is correct. We return to you, player one. And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
What is
You'll find
China?
a palace seen here in this country's capital.
Where's China?
Yes, player one. Good.
24.
Player one, back to you. Norodom Sihamoni assumed its throne in
Oh,
2004.
what is...
Okay, player one.
Thailand?
What is Cambodia?
Oh, it's Cambodia. Okay, so this time I was wrong.
Hey, you're right.
Not Thailand, it's Cambodia.
Select again. In November of 1976, the United States vetoed
What
this
is Vietnam?
reunited country's admission to the UN. Let's hear
Well, it's
it, player one.
Vietnam. Not Korea,
Way
Vietnam.
to go.
We still have 2 Koreas.
Dhaka is its capital.
What is Bangladesh?
Bangladesh.
Player one.
What is Bangladesh?
Player one, back to you.
Assassin Victim for 4.
Marcus Junius Brutus et al.
Who is
44
Julius
BC.
Caesar?
It's player one.
Mm-hmm. Who is Caesar?
That is correct. You get to pick again, player
James
one. Earl Ray, 1960.
Who is Martin Luther King?
Okay, player one.
The victim was actually Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes. Select again. Nathuram Godse, 1948.
Who is Mohandas Gandhi?
It's player one.
Gandhi.
Mohandas.
Mohandas.
Right.
I knew they would set up a
Player
trap
one,
like that.
back to Leon Cholgosh, 1901.
Who is William McKinley?
McKinley.
Yes, player one. That's correct. Player one. You.
Ah, you couldn't have saved that one for last?
The second daily
I thought it
double.
was in there.
And you
Not
have
being
the
the
lead.
first one.
Please select your wager, player one. And the daily double clue. Yigal Amir,
Who's
1995.
Who's Yitzhak Rabin?
Who?
Rabin.
Oh, who is Rabin?
You have maintained your lead. Way to go.
Yeah, we're
Mobilize.
looking
Player
at
one.
200 grand.
A mechanical
4.
device used to indicate musical tempo.
What is a metronome?
Let's hear it, player one.
Yeah, it's a metronome.
Right you are. Please pick again. Fly agaric is one of these spore-producing
What are
fungi
mushrooms?
of the Basidiomycetes class.
What's mushrooms?
Player one.
Well, it's good on Mario.
You get to pick again. It can be a powerful person in entertainment, or a member
What
of
is a
Muslim
Mogul?
dynasty that once ruled India. Yes, player
What's
one.
Mongolia?
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Player
but
one. Back to someone who moves from relationship to relationship.
Was a
is
monogamist.
serial one. It's player one.
One. Yeah, monogamous.
Devin, you got me
We
yawning.
return to you,
sorry,
player one.
2000.
This large tube-shaped pasta is often stuffed with cheese.
What
and
is
baked
a
with tomato sauce.
manicotti?
Manicotti?
Player one. Correct.
Manicotti.
Player one. Pick again.
19th century medicine 4.
In 1885, the first successful vaccine for this was tested on a boy.
Was
who had been
rabies.
bitten
What are
by a
rabies?
dog.
Yep.
Well, I just seen this
Okay,
one
player
before.
one. Right you are.
Although these clues are
You again,
slightly out
player
of
one.
date because the 360 and PlayStation 3 versions updated them.
The invention of the ophthalmoscope in
Oh, yeah.
1851 by Hermann von Helmholtz aided inspection of this body part.
What is this, a stethoscope?
Let's hear it,
No, it's
player
his
one.
body part.
I know. What is the eye?
Good.
The otoscope's the ear.
We return to you, player 1. In 1865, Joseph Lister began using carbolic acid as this, from the Latin
What is
for
antiseptic?
against putrefaction. Yes, player 1.
Oh yeah, we had that category on the PlayStation 3 version.
Good for you.
That's how we
Player 1,
remembered.
you pick in 1852, George Kamen gave physicians a
Now's
new
the time
version
for
of this
it.
instrument,
What is
whose name is from
stethoscope?
the
What
Greek
is
for chest.
stethoscope?
Player 1.
I knew I'm seeing those
That's
categories somewhere.
Player 1, back to you. This German's discovery of X-rays in
Who is Wilhelm
1895
Röntgen?
had visible effects in diagnosing medical problems. Okay, player 1. You got it.
Oh my god.
Player 1, pick again.
400.
Joshua's conquest of Canaan began with the taking of Jericho,
What
a
is
city
Jordan?
in this river's valley. Let's hear it, player 1.
Again, what is Jordan?
Yeah, good. Choose again, player 1.
Hey,
Saul and this son, who shares his name with a famous seagull, both died at the Battle of Mount Gilboa.
Who is David?
It's
David?
player 1.
No.
Jonah?
Hold on. Jonathan!
Yes.
I guess I was wrong about Jonah.
You get to pick again, player.
Jonah was the
lending his
whale.
name to a popular hotel Bible. He led a successful night
Who's
attack
Gideon?
against the
Gideon.
Midianites. Okay, player 1. That's correct. Please pick again. Joab was this Israelite king's successful
Oh, now is
contender
the time for
when
him.
he
Who's
conquered
David?
Jerusalem around 1000 BC. It's player 1. Hey, you're right. And the $2,000 clue? This female
Who is
Judith won
Deborah?
an important battle against the Canaanites by luring them into marshland. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct.
That's
Sorry, folks, the only player one
$250,400.
has the positive
Of
score
course,
needed to
million.
go on to Final Jeopardy. Everything depends on Final Jeopardy, of course, so let's take a look at the categories.
But not
shall we?
enough to break either record.
Famous names. What are you going to wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here's the clue for you. In the 19th century, he created a new type of reference work, a dictionary named from the Greek for treasury.
Who
Webster?
is... No, Peter Roget.
Oh.
What did you put as your response? And that correct response will add...
Everything.
This makes you our new champion, player
Not
one.
enough to break
So
either record.
congratulations.
Oh well.
So long.
But keeping this Final Jeopardy streak going. Final
Ready to
Jeopardy
hear your
solved.
average? Go ahead.
For Final Jeopardy, we solved 22 times this month. 2 times we haven't solved this month alone. Setting a really huge. Setting
And
a
our-
really huge impression.
Yeah, and your average is $101,837.50.
Damn. Oh, that is impressive. God, I got stuff yawning. So that's that's it for day 24 of Jeopardy every day in October. I'd like to thank you guys for being part of it and helping out. And we will see you all on day 25, which is gonna be the DS version. I don't know how we're gonna do that one out. We're gonna deal with that one when we see you.